You know, this worm is about 8 inches long. I may have to downsize the worm to get bit. Sometimes you can play with it. You can try different size worms. Sometimes if bass are aggressive, they want the bigger worm. But sometimes when they'd be more willing to take a larger worm over a smaller worm when they aren't wanting to chase a bait. You just have to sometimes you just have to play around with it until you figure out what they want, you know. I'm using 12-pound Berkeley Vanish line. It's a fluorocarbon line. That's a great line for clear water. It's hard to see the line. It's about invisible. You can put it in a glass of drinking water and you can just see the shadow. You can barely see the line. It really helps on finicky fish. In this color water, it probably don't much matter, but fishing clear water, this is an excellent line to use. It really will get you more bites than someone that's using some green camo line or any type of green line or your regular line that most people use, your monofilament. I mean, mono's okay, but this is an excellent line to use in clear water, or any water for that matter. I use it all around, but since we fish some clear lakes, I just put it on my reels and leave it on there most of the time. It don't have the stretch that mono has in it. If you get a nick in your line and you set the hook on a fish, it will break sometimes. But just have to check your line every now and then to make sure you don't have any bad spots in it. If you do, just cut and retie. Don't really feel any bad spots there. Surprised I have not got a bite yet. The water's cool, but it should be that water's in the low 60s at least. Like I said, these fish may not be bedding yet, but it ain't gonna be long. If you catch one off the bed, put her back. That way she can spawn out and keep the pond, stocked with fish. If you never have caught a large bass and you catch one, 10 pounds or more, it's understandable to mount that, but release these fish, cause that way you can come out here and catch them over and over. It's a wonderful, marvelous fish. God really created some type of fine creature when he created a largemouth bass. Of course, God created everything in my book, but I don't know what I'd do without these green fish to fish for, I tell you. Bass will do some funny things sometimes. Just when you come out to a lake and you think they ought to be tearing it up, they won't be. It's like they know you're coming, and they're probably sitting there saying, yep, that captain right there is coming. He thinks he's going to come here and tear us up. We just ain't going to bite nothing for him today. But I got news. I will get a bite. Won't be long either. I got him. Y'all get ready. Here he is. If I can get him. There he goes. There's a pretty good fish here too, I think. Yep. It's a big fish. It's a big fish here. Huge. Huge fish. I don't have my net. This is a big fish here. Oh boy, come here, girl. I don't know if I'll get this fish or not. This fish is 6-7 pounds easy. Yeah. Ah! Woo! Look at that right there, baby. Woo! Perfect hook set right in the jaw. That fish right there is probably 7.5 pounds easy. Woo, baby. Oh, God knows, man. Gonna be putting her back. Boy, what am I gonna do with this one? I can't even get the pliers out of here. Where'd the pliers go? There they are. There they are. All right. Let's see what she weighs, and then we'll put her back. We're gonna see what old girl here weighs. We're going to take a picture of her. Alright, there we go, right there. Okay, girl, you swim back out there and get bigger, girl. Now, you see what I'm doing, folks? This is what you're supposed to do. You put these big girls back. She's a little stunned. She's fine though. She's fishing to get going here. There she goes.